Yeah, so that's happening right now. Good morning, folks. Grandpa Doss Farms. Well, Grandma got her wish. She is a snowing this morning. Yeah, buddy. How about that? Kitty cats. Hey, what do you think, Mama? Is this your first snow? At least your first snow here. Look at baby. What do you think, baby? What's it doing? What are you doing, huh? What's going on? Look at that. What is it? What are you doing under there? She hides under the rake. That a girl. What's it gonna do? What are you doing? Is it snowing? What is it? You're getting all snowy. How is everybody? I don't know how much we're going to get. It's supposed to snow here another, I think, 2 or 3 hours. So if it doesn't get it too much more than this, we'll be all right. So you don't know what's going on. The ground is warm, which means if the ground is warm, you know, it's not going to really stick. It would have to have, it would have to really snow hard for a long time to cover the ground and stay that way. As you can see, the bare ground, it doesn't stick to, it's only sticking to grass, so forth. But baby has no idea what this is. We're going to do some chores. Snow or not, animals got to eat, right? So that's a given. Probably what we'll do is we'll get through this, and then we'll go in and talk to Grandma for a minute. Here, kitty cat, you went in. There we go. Go on. Actually, Leanne is working from home today. Matt, you know, we told you he was feeling under the weather. He's better, but rather than have Leanne take a chance that maybe she gets ill being around him, she's going to work from home. Most of you probably already know. If you don't, she is self-employed, and she works out of, she has an office at Matt's house. So the reason, part of that is it kind of puts her closer to town, and she can run errands and so forth if she has to, do some things a little closer than living out here, staying out here. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Yeah, there we go. Where you go? What's going on? I know it. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, there we go, baby. You going mouse hunting? They usually come in with me to the chickens and go mouse hunting. Maybe not this morning, I don't know. Good morning, BS. How are you, buddy? Morning, Mags. Look at that. First two out. Still haven't found a home for him. I've left a couple of messages with some folks, and we're working on it. We'll find you someplace good to go, buddy boy. Don't you worry about it. Hi, girls. Good morning. A little slower to get up today, huh? Don't know what to think of that snow. Yeah. Morning, Delilah. Oh, Cher. Hi, girls. Say good morning, everybody. All right, I'll shut the door back. All right. There we go. They don't get up too early. Baby sits here. She usually waits for me to raise these up, thinking there's a mouse in there. I know, honey, but there's no, not this morning. You want to raise this one? Now, if I raise this one, you're not going to be ready. I have no idea, folks. This is where she found one the other day. Oh, nothing. All right. No mouses. I'm sorry. Hey, Mags, you want to do the wormy dance with me this morning? We still got to do the wormy dance. You ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Dun, da, dun, da. A little quiet this morning. Dun, da, dun, da. Dun, da, da. Dun, da, dun, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Watch out. Da, 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 da. There we go. Nice, quiet little wormy dance. Looks like it's just going to be you and me this morning, folks, because as far as the birds go, they're not going to come out. They're not coming out. They're doing what everybody else is doing this morning. They're sleeping in, aren't they, huh? That's what they're doing. They're sleeping in, baby. I'll tell you what, though, we'll still throw them some wormies out here. They'll be out later on. Yeah, they will. Here you go, Mags. Somebody has suggested that cut back a little bit on the wormies and maybe even some of the scratch a little bit, because they're not finishing this food, their regular feed, and maybe I'm giving them too many sweets. I don't know, but we can cut back on the wormies just a little bit. You know, maybe they're getting too much to eat. I don't know, and it causes them not to eat that, but they're doing okay. I'm not too worried about get that. I don't think I'm overfeeding them or anything like that. Everybody's doing good, so we'll call it good there on the wormies, and I'll get a little scratch for them because, as everybody knows, I'm sure common sense would say that in the wintertime they need a little more to eat, right? Helps us stay warm, sure. I know it does. Here, a little bit of corn. Corn heats them up a little bit from the inside out. I know that's not the technical way to explain it, but that's how I understand it. Corn do what corn do. Is everybody good there? Got some good water. I filled all the water up last night, so they're good to go. All right, Mags, you're in charge, baby. Keep up the hunt. Oh, someone had commented, by the way, that apparently on the last video I showed underneath, they get under this edge. Somebody goes, hey, there's eggs under there. I found 4 eggs under there. They were not any good. They've been there quite some time, so I do need to check under there, but that's a good eye. I didn't check under there, so there was 4 eggs. Somebody got in there and laid them, all the same color, probably the same chicken, but they're not laying them under there now. All right. Well, this is pretty, folks. Look, check it out. It is pretty. I'll give you that. I don't mind it. The way it hangs on the trees. It's kind of a wet snow because it's 32 degrees. I got up at 3. It was 39. And here we are 4 hours later, 4.5, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and now it's 32. So temperatures are supposed to continue to drop until we get down. I think tonight the low's in the 20s, maybe even colder than that. And then we got some single digits coming up, and I know Kyle and Shannon from KNS Get Out talked about it, and 'tis true. I won't get any dog food right now. I'm sure they probably got a bucket in there, or a pan full. It is pretty. You know, if I'm dressed warmly, I don't mind walking around in this. It's better than rain, that's for sure. Oh, hey, here we go. Look the puppies. Can you see them? Look. What do you think? Oh my goodness, this is your first snow. Whee, zoomies. I know. That was my fault. I prompted that. Okay, well, this jacket was clean 30 minutes ago, but we don't care. Hi, puppies. Oh boy. I know. Let's go play in the snow. I'm coming. I know. I'm excited too. I am too. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm about to lose control and I just can't hide it. I know that is not the theme of that song, but it applies here. So there we go. All right. Here we go. Let me in. Hey, you're going to have to hop down. Down, baby. Down, puppy. Down. All right, I got it anyway. Never mind. And yes, I did, when we took the animals to the vet, the puppies, laid in back with them to make sure they were okay. Yeah, I would go that far, and I went that far. All right, well, I hope that there isn't anything getting on this camera lens, folks. I can't tell, huh? Get back, puppy. I can't tell. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Oh, my goodness. Are you kind of like the Highland cows where if it gets on your back and stays, that means that you're healthy? If it is, you're certainly healthy. Oh, my goodness. But we're just so dirty. Oh, I know it's going to be muddy for a while. It's going to be muddy for a few days. You know what? We'll just have to do the best we can. You know what? Oh, hang on a minute. Wait a second. What have I got for you? Have you brushed your teeth this morning? Here, this will help you a little bit. There's one for you. There's one for Sissy. There we go. There we go. That's good. Uh-oh. He always goes in there and hides in case somebody wants to say, I like to chew and eat all by myself. Thank you very much. She's laying in the snow. Folk, they don't care. I come out this morning, just as I walked out. See this bare spot right here? She was laying right there, just getting snowed on, laying down like she's taking a nap. Those are dentist sticks, by the way, that I give them every morning. I take one and break it up. I just give them half of one each, but yeah, there we go. All right, let's go do goats and pigs. Uh-oh, watch out. You might see some good zoomies this morning. They're going to be playing. Oh, look out. Watch out. Look out. Look out. Oh boy. Snow day. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, here we go. We're going to get with it here in a minute. Oh, gonna lick a little snow. Oh, that's a girl. That's a good girl. Yeah, you like that snow. Like that snow. Folks, I'm going to make an observation here. I had an observation yesterday. I mentioned it to Leanne, and she noticed the same thing. When we took him to the vet yesterday, and it was a bit stressful. When we got inside the office, I told Leanne, I said, hey, their eyes are red. The whites of their eyes were red. I've looked that up before, and I'll tell you why. Is that from stress? Is it a blood pressure thing with these dogs? Their whites of their eyes yesterday were pretty red, and it concerned me. I didn't ask the doctor, the vet at the time, but is that stress related? Because when we come home, the snow's hitting me right in the face. It went away, and it's not there now. For those of you that have been with us for a while, you know we had Smokey, another Great Pyrenees. She passed away, but prior to Smokey passing away for a long time, and even early on, she had her eyes were always bloodshot. They looked bloodshot. Maybe that's a better way to describe it. And I had asked the vet about it, and they didn't seem concerned. At the time, I didn't think it was right. I looked it up, and it said maybe they were tired, this and that, but nobody said, hey, Great Pyrenees tend to have bloodshot looking eyes. So if you put two and two together now, looking back, you know, if these dogs, see the whites of her eyes, she's fine. Yesterday, bloodshot, stressed, in the vet's office. So, and then you see Smokies that were bloodshot. So I don't know, guys. There's a correlation there. Now I'm curious. Did Smokey have? I know that's bringing up old past history, but I cannot help think about that. It's bothered me for a long time, and now I have something to compare directly to. So there's something to it, and I'm going to keep investigating just out of curiosity. If y'all know anything, let me know. Okay, look at here. Now, don't you think they know that there's snow on the ground and they're having a good time? Look at that. That's cool to see. Yep. By now, y'all know. Some of you, if you haven't watched that video, take it to the vet. Revel weighs 110 pounds. She's at 91. About a 19-pound swing, but as you can see, that doesn't keep her from getting the better of him sometimes. Look at it. Listen to them snap. They snap their jaws. Boy, they're playing. Whoa! Down she goes. Down she goes. That's so fun. Girls. Hi, how are you? I know I'm coming. You guys need to get inside, don't you? Yep. All right, just a minute, girls. Hang on. Just a minute. As far as the temperatures go in the animals, you know, the Great Pyrenees, they'll be able to stand some very cold temperatures. I mean, down sub-zero, they'll be fine. We don't have any of those coming up right away, but they'll be fine. The piggies, they huddle up as long as they can burrow down in that straw. They're good at below freezing temperatures. They're fine. The goats, same way. They'll get in there with the doggies and huddle down in that straw. Main thing is keeping everybody out of the wind. Bless your hearts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay. It's all right. Now, they still did not eat that hay that I put out the other day, folks, so I had to pick it up. As you saw, I had to pick it up. I'll give it to the goats. Don't know why my pigs won't eat hay. I appreciate the suggestion, but they're just not going for it. So I'm giving them some extra here. That'll suffice. It'll give them plenty of greens. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Get some grain. Get a little more grain. There we go. A little more grain today. Yep. Let's heat up. There we go. All right. Ready for a little pig polka in the mud? Whee! I am. Gotcha. Yeah, it don't matter how cold it is, you come out to eat, won't you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We can always eat. See, we can always eat. I know it. All right, here we go. Somebody suggested I spread their bowls further apart. Let's see what happens. Maybe there'll be a little less musical bowls. Here, Livy. Now that is probably about as far as I've ever had them apart. Let's see what happens. Nope, look at there. Look at that. I believe I can have them 20 feet apart, folks, and they will still play musical bowls for sure. Yep, that's a girl. Yeah, you need to eat and get back in. Piggies don't have that thick fur, folks. They got fat, but right now ours are not that fat, so yep, you need to eat that and then get back in your house, okay? Yep, Mama Lola, she wears it a little better than they do. I gotta check on her shelter. Look at them dogs. Hey, where'd they go? Now watch them. Look at them dogs. Don't you think they're not loving it? Look at that. They'll probably be panting in a little while. They'll be hot. She's got a hold of her backside, round in circles. Oh, you're so silly. All right, let's look. Let me take a look in here, folks. I want to see something. That wind is blowing actually from this direction. I wanted to see, just curiosity here before they get in here. All right, there's no wind. Well, there is a little bit of wind. A little bit of wind. That'll switch up after a while and come out of the north, but I think they're okay in here. I believe we're good. I bought a tarp. I did. I bought a tarp for up here like I told you I was going to get. So later on today, I'll come out here and hang it, and I'll cover part of this up here. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, if they get in here and huddle up, body warmth and that and the fat, they're good. But I'll do a little more. Do the best I can. I'll do as much as I can. How's that? I got water that fills from the tank, fills right here for the piggies to drink, and that has a heater in it. Got good water to drink. All right, girls. Okay. All right, I'll be back a little later. Oh, see, look, they're switching again. Yeah. Where are you going to go? Oh, there's something else. Something else. All right, goats, hang on. All right, let's go feed goats. What you doing, Chissy? Is the snow getting in your eyes? Are you blinking? Say, oh, Dad, that snow is in my eyeballs. Hi, guys. I know it. Oh, look, you got a little snow in your hay there. We got to get that out. Yeah, we'll get that out. Okay, the wind blew that in here. Here we go. There we go, guys. Uh-oh, that's got a little water in it, kiddo. Hang on a minute. That's no good. That's no good. Just a minute. Let Grandpa get that out. I got you, buddy. I know. Hang on. Did I not drill holes? I know, honey. Okay, here we go. Here, I got you right here, buddy. Right here. I know. Well, let me get over to your bowl. I'll put a little extra in there in case you only eat down to the wet part. I didn't have any holes drilled in there. I thought I had holes in there, honey. I guess not. I'm sorry. Yeah, that snow blowing in from that direction there. Yeah, it is. Let me fluff this up here. Let's get this top layer off. Take that out of here. Yeah, let's throw that right. You just throw it on the ground. It's all right. And we'll bring more of this down here. They've been eating this for sure up here. Here, let's bring some of this down. There we go. There we go. Now, tell you what we'll do. Let's take it on a little further inside in case that wind blows. Now we got some. Tell you what we'll do. Let's just swing it on around like that, and that way you can get it from both sides. All right, would that work? All right, boys. You gonna eat all that? You gonna eat it all the way down to the... Yeah, you are, aren't you? All right, that's cool. There we go. Enjoy your breakfast. All right, let's take this, put this up, puppy. How about for those folks who haven't seen snow, let's say you live in Australia. There are places in Australia. I don't know if it snows somewhere down there. It might. I do not know for sure. But a couple of folks we have watching, they said they know it snows somewhere, but they've never seen it, right? So here we go. This is for you. Just imagine yourself right now walking in the snow through the woods. It's very calm, very relaxing. Snow has a way of insulating sound. It's an insulator. So if it snows, everything is much more quiet. It's very peaceful. Hi guys, yeah, don't you think? Don't you think so? I've already seen a couple of spots where the doggies have come down and along the perimeter. In fact, I've counted 3 since I've been walking where they've gone to the bathroom. And that's a good thing, because if any critters come and they smell that first, I think they'll know. That's about as far as they go. There's another, and there's 5. See, like that right there? 1, there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they come all the way around here. I don't think that's by accident. I think that's by design. And there's another one right here. So yeah, they're doing their job. Wow, all up and down here I can see dog poo, little yellow. Don't eat yellow snow or brown, just so you know. Isn't that pretty though? How about that? Yeah, I know I say that, you know, oh, I don't like, you know, I'll tell everybody, oh, I don't like snow and I don't like shoveling snow, and yeah, it's kind of a yes and a no, you know. I don't mind it. I really don't. You know, if it gets a foot or 2 deep, then I mind it, but that don't happen very often. We are well into January, and this is our first snow, so that's not bad at all. Now, most of our cold temperatures and snow do come from January all the way through March. We don't usually have super cold weather in March, but we can certainly have snow. That's for sure. But that is just really pretty out there. Oh, you guys want to come in here with me? Come on in here, come here. So yesterday, after we got home from the vet, I came in here with them. This is their porta hut right here with their food and water in it. Yeah, so we just got them all calmed down, and oh, I just wanted to get you out of the weather. Oh baby, I guess that snow and stuff will just, it will never make it to your skin. Is that how that works? Well, here pretty shortly, sometime today, we'll go in and sit down with Grandma, and I'm going to talk to you about a couple things, some questions people had, concerns, that kind of thing. Mainly, we're going to address the new animals on the farm. Okay, let's just say that we're going to talk about the new animals that I've been speculating about getting. What I found out, some things. I think it's really important, and I want to just kind of open up to you about that and kind of let you know what you can expect, and at least what I'm thinking about and how I arrived at the decision. So we're going to go in and we're going to talk about that. Okay. Let's not do it out here in the snow. I don't think Grandma's coming out here. That's good puppies. You want to stay in here and take a nap? All right. I'm going to go inside. You guys stay in here. Okay? Or not. Whatever you want to do. All right. I'll be back in a little bit. Hold on. I had to show you the goats come down. They don't care much for the snow either, but old Fox, there we go. Get in there. You better get in there. They got in there immediately. Yeah. All right, you guys need to stay in there, huh? You comfy, Fox? Atta boy. There you go. Now you're down here with your buddies, your protectors. There we go. There we go. Ain't that neat? There we go. Okay. All right, you guys watch over the goats, okay? Yeah. All right. Have fun. Good evening. Got my co-star here with me. And I set this up on purpose so that you can see the fire. It's actually, what time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock, Central Daylight Time. So it's pretty late. Grandma's barely awake, so we had to finish this video. She was actually supposed to be off all day today. In fact, I think I told him you were taking off today. But no, she didn't get home till normal time. So I said, hey, good news, bad news. Good news, you're home. Bad news is we got to finish this video. So she's so excited. Anyhow, I had mentioned earlier today about the donkey or the goats and what we're going to do in the future as far as animals go. And I've talked about it. And I told everybody tonight I wanted to address it. I've wanted the mini donkeys.
I know.
I really, really have tried to make it work. So that's why I've been saying I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. But I Googled or I YouTubed today, why shouldn't I get mini donkeys? I watched probably 4, 5, 6 videos. And I tell you, here's the deal with mini donkeys, folks, and I didn't know this. They can live for 40 years. I would be 105 if I got a mini donkey and it made it 40 years. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, that's the first thing. But back it up a little bit. Mini donkeys, to me, the appeal is they're cute, they're lovable, they're lovable, huggable, squeezable, da-da-da-dee, you know, all that like the song says. That's why I would get one. And I really have a deep thought this. I did a deep dive here. You know, I like it when animals, like the dogs, come to you, they cuddle on you, they want to be around you like that. You don't get it from the chickens. I love P-Dub and Fox to death. I love those goats. They are not like Batman.
Oh.
They are not like Batman. The pigs probably would be that way, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get down on the ground and let them lick on my face because they'd probably take a bite out of me.
Do they have tongues?
No, yes, sure
Oh.
they do. Yeah, but piggies aren't going to do. We're not going to go there with the piggies. So I want that. I know a mini donkey would probably give me that because I've seen enough videos at how they act, right? But they live 40 years. They do have to be farriered twice a year, hooves trimmed, all that. There's a lot of maintenance to them. Some folks said, you know, you really need to make sure that you really want a mini donkey for the long run. We get a mini donkey, and you want them, if you're going to put them with dogs and goats, it's either got to be mini donkeys that have had experience with dogs and goats, or you raise them from little bitty, itty bitty with your dogs and goats.
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty mini donkeys. So to get the young donkeys like that and then to have a 40-year lifespan, that means if something happened to you or I, which probably going to happen age-wise, somebody has to take care of the donkeys.
Well, Matt would do that. That's really not the biggest objection.
That's not the biggest one, but that is one. That's a big one. And then another lady had a couple of mini donkeys. She had goats, had them for a while, raised them from little ones up with the goats, and one of them ended up attacking the baby goats that they had, even though they had been around them. Chased them around, ears back, trying to get at them, bite them. She had to get rid of those mini donkeys, and she loved them. They were very friendly to her. She said she didn't have the capability to separate them. I don't think I've got enough room out here for mini donkeys. I'd have to have another shelter. There was another lady that had quite an education about mini donkeys and all the things that she had to do. It's not just getting them and turning them loose. They're a pretty high maintenance animal. And I know, there are people that we watch in our little community that we watch each other's videos. They have mini donkeys. They do great. I can name them right now. Some have several, some have one. I just don't feel like I can commit to a mini donkey. And they say because, and I know somebody has just one, but you need to get two. You'd have to almost get two because they're very, they can have issues if you don't have too many donkeys, apparently. So I would feel guilty if I just got one. So I'd have to get two, and that would be taking on a lot. And what if you put them out there with our dogs and the goats, and I'm going to get two more goats, and they didn't get along? Because usually donkeys and the goats don't get along. That's the natural way. That's normal. Now, it's like a lady said, there are exceptions to every rule, and y'all are going to go, well, you need to call so-and-so. Look, I'm not calling anybody. This is a decision that, because I'll be the one primarily taking care of them, and if something's wrong, I'd have to get them somewhere. We don't have, another thing too, a lady said, you need to have a large animal veterinarian, a good one in the area if you got mini donkeys.
Yeah.
We do not have that. So I can get a goat somewhere. I could pick a goat up. I couldn't pick up a mini donkey, and so trying to take it, I don't even know where we'd go.
That is going to be a question because we're not going back.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't have that available either. So, when I was a salesperson, and I've always done this, it was the Ben Franklin positive, how many positive things there are about getting something or doing something, how many negative. And the negative far outweigh the positive when it comes to mini donkeys. Yeah, the thing I primarily would want would be the affection and the closeness and all that. I get that. But I can't do that in good conscience and then and take a chance that they might hurt one of the dogs or the goats and the aftercare and so forth. So, I'm not going to be we're not going to be getting many donkeys. We're not. We will get a couple of goats. That's coming, but it's going to be spring when it warms up. So,
Can I maybe go ahead and research that other little miniature that I told you about?
You do all the research on that.
Okay.
She's got another idea for something, but I'm chefs. That's your deal. Yeah, that's your deal. I'll let you. I'll let you. I don't let you do anything. You do what you want to do. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm going to put the mini donkey thing to bed. You know, and I know, would it be cool for content? Oh, we'll get too many donkeys, Ralph. I know, and a lot of people said that, but probably some of those folks haven't had many donkeys. They see them on YouTube channels and think they're great, but I'd be the one to have to take care of them. Yep. So, and another thing too, from a practical standpoint of getting the mini donkeys, so someone might watch one of our videos. Well, if someone tuned us in right now and watched our videos, stay with me on this. Stay with me. And they watched our animals, and they saw the chickens and the goats and the dogs and the pigs, and they went, wow, I would watch you all the time if you got mini donkeys. I don't think there's anybody saying that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're only looking for channels with mini donkeys on it, there's a lot of them out there, you know. But, you know, I don't think anybody's going to not watch us because I don't have mini donkeys. And I'm not going to get an animal just for show. Our channel is not show and tell. Okay?
Gotcha.
I'm too old for show and tell, even though back in the day I really enjoyed it. Okay? It's my favorite class. Show and tell is my favorite class. Okay, so anyhow, I hope that puts that to rest, the mini donkey thing, because I'm going to get it out of my mind. All right? What else? Are you awake?
I got nothing.
Grandma's asleep. It's all. I apologize. Yeah, and I tell you something else, and it's cold. It's cold outside. I've been out there in it. I procrastinated on putting the tarp on the pig's pen down there, and I kept telling y'all, remember, I'm going to do it for like a month, and I didn't. So today the wind's blowing about 40 miles an hour, and it's cold, and I thought, man, you know, I did it. And usually I don't procrastinate, but I did. So I went out and got the piggies the tarp and pulled it down over the front. I'll have to show you in the next video. It's quite comical what I had to do, man. The things I'll make up, it's just genius.
It was one of the first things I noticed when I
Really?
rode down the road coming home. I went, he picked the best day to go out and do that. Yep, he did.
Y'all are gonna laugh. I tell you what, when you're, you know, using spit and tape, or what do they call it? What's that old saying? To put things together?
I'm not as old as you, apparently.
Yeah. Well, you're not as old thinking as I am, maybe. So, I did that. I took care of, got the doggies, got their tarp down a little further, gave them a smaller place to go in. And
yeah, and they've been outside ever since.
And they've been outside ever since. They don't care about how cold it is.
They really don't. I could not believe it.
They don't. But we've got 2 more days of like 40s and 50s, and then a couple more, and then Friday.
More snow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
More snow.
Yes.
But the high is only going to be 27 or something. The low that night is 10 degrees, and it's going to start dropping even more. So, and there's a lot of folks out there in that same situation. This big front's gone through. So y'all stay warm, okay? Stay warm. Be careful. Don't get out unless you have to. Me, I never heed that advice. I get out even if I don't have to, because I got a truck, 4-wheel drive. Yeah, you know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not near as tired as you are right now.
I think you've had coffee or something.
No, I had that big old double bacon cheeseburger about an hour and a half ago. Maybe that's you know, giving me that little protein energy. So, all right, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. I'm good. God bless you. Thank you all for your prayers and the comments. We did have a Grandpa Doss Farms family member who watched all of our channels. She passed away, and that's a sad thing. She was a good lady, very loyal, and that happens. But I wanted to just acknowledge that, and you know, if her family's watching, she was a sweet lady. God bless her. God bless her family, and you know, so we pray for them. All right. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for watching our videos. From the entire Doss family, we love you. God bless you. Grandma's going to go shower.
Bye, everybody.
She's going to park herself. By the way, folks, she parks herself right there in that love seat right there, if you can see it. gets her blankie, pulls it up over, and I sit in the lazy boy, and that's what we do when it's cold. Just so y'all know, we do it every night, don't we?
Yep.
Every night. We look forward to it. We love it. So just so y'all know, we're not out partying all the time, are we?
Not all the time.
We are true to exactly what we say we are. We are.
Sometimes I'm so tired that I just tell him, go on to bed, and I'm going to sit in here by the fire for a while, and I fall asleep in here on the love seat.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, we are party animals.
We are.
Love y'all. God bless you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.